I don't know if it's technically fall at the moment, but it's feeling a little fallish, even though I just walked outside and it felt like it's like 80. I don't know what's going on because it keeps flip-flopping. And welcome to the DMV. If you're not in the DMV, and then you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you are from the DMV, then you know what I'm talking about, the weather. Can't make up its mind. Let's get into makeup that reminds me of fall. Now I wear whatever color whenever I want, not just because of the season, but I did do a pretty fallish look today. I did a lot of singles and cream shadows. So yeah, I will try to put the details down below. I also always post my daily makeup looks on Instagram. Trying to get better at YouTube. I used to do better at doing shorts, but at least on Instagram and on TikTok, and I will try to post it as a short too in the details. So anyway, let's get into some fall makeup. And also, don't feel like you need to buy any of these. This is just makeup, in my opinion, that reminds me of fall from my own collection. And shop your own stash, which is what I do weekly, is I shop my own stash and rotate for my makeup, or else I will just be using the same old every single time, which can be fun too, depending on your collection size. But I like to circulate and rotate through my collection. But anyway, this is just makeup that reminds me of fall, color-wise. Let's get into this. First, let's talk about lips. I'm not a big lip person. If you don't watch my channel, then you wouldn't know that, but I had this for a few years. This is from the Gxve beauty brand, which I think she's going out of business. It's just, I don't know, she can't keep up with the Joneses. This is the Lovable Me original. I think this is a matte lipstick. It was the Icon Gensee box, but it is a nice kind of comfort matte lipstick. I wish the packaging was better, because when I worked at my last job, I always put some of my makeup in my bag, and I would do a lot of it in the parking lot or parking garage, and this comes off very easily. I wish it was like magnetic or something, but anyway, how about on my lips today? This is old, but it smells fine, so I'm sure it's fine, right? This is from Urban Decay. This is their, I wish it had the name and the packaging. It's the, I'll put it on the screen. It's like, I want to say Vice liquid lipstick, but I don't think that's right. And shade Safe Word. Let me swatch this. It's one of those, it's supposed to be, oh, maybe the formula is changing. Or maybe I've never swatched this before. I hope not. I don't wear a lot of lip products all the time because I'm not a person that reapplies stuff, but I don't know if you can see kind of the shade there, but that sort of reminds me of fall. And it's a glossy, supposed to be like a, I don't know, kind of like a stain. You need to watch this. That definitely reminds me of fall. I'm not really a big, I don't really wear like dark lips per se, and this does stain the lips. And then another lipstick is from, this is also old. I'm trying to use this up. This is my Project Pan. This is the Gensee, I think it's like Lip and Cheek, or it's a Gensee lipstick in the shade Margaret. I'm almost there. I really do like this lipstick. It is a matte, but not like a drying matte. I do like matte lip products because I, again, don't like reapplying, but yeah, I really like, they are a sustainable brand. And then some lip liners, or then one more liquid lipstick, and then we'll get into some lip liners. This is also old. I worked at Ulta, so that was 3 years ago. This is the Urban Decay, which I've never heard anyone talk about these, but I did recommend them when I was working at Ulta. Lasting matte, and it's another liquid lipstick. And it's old, but it still smells the same, so. And I do have a type when it comes to lip colors. That is actually really, really nice. Again, never heard anyone talk about them. I have 2 lip liners. The shade from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Deep Taupe. I got this in a, either, I don't think it was Icon, but it could have been. It was, I think, botched on by Ipsy, which I do have a discount below. I don't think I'm getting it in PR anymore because I didn't get it for August. And then I have from About Face, I got this in FabFitFun in the shade Smoking Room. They look kind of similar. This is Deep Taupe from, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then this is the Smoking Room from About Face, and they're both really good lip liners. This is it's very long. And then we'll just do some eyeliners and a shadow stick, cream shadows. This is not my favorite formula, but just shade wise, this is from Laura Geller in the shade Warm Cocoa. I wish it was longer lasting in the waterline, but it's just like a It's kind of like a metallic brown. Like the description, the cocoa can be a little lighter. And then from Melt, this is really good. I got this. This is from Ipsy. I got this in a Melt. It was like a mystery bag, even though everyone got the same stuff. And this is in the shade Caramel. I really like it. It's very interesting. And they have like nudier colors or darker colors. And then from LA Girl, this is the shade Gold Medal. I love their eyeliners. It's just, you know, a nice gold, but gold reminds me of fall. Can also be holiday. And then from About Face, this I got like half off in, I believe, FabFitFun. This is in the shade Birds of Paradise. It's just a nice orange. So those are the eyeliners. And then Shadow Stick I just got in FabFitFun, which I can link my unboxing. This is from Hourglass. I know, shocker for me, but I got this, you know, during FabFitFun. So this is in the shade Voyeur. And at first I thought it was gonna be a little bit sparklier, but this can really be sheared out. It's like a, kind of like a brownish purple, but to me it's like crushed leaves. Even though we just see some really cool leaves out there. My daughter and I just went outside and the leaves are changing. Red, green, orange, yellow, brown. And then cream shadow wise, I have a lot. I've been really into cream shadows. I got this on Mercari and I'm wearing 2 shades from it now. A lot of them are Jessica Hayes' shades, which I completely forgot, like linking them on Instagram, linking her on Instagram. Like most of these, all but I want to say 1 or 2 shades are Jessica Hayes' shades from Mob Beauty. I love this. They're all the cream clays. And if you have issues with these, set them with a setting powder. I always use an eyeshadow primer. If you have drier eyelids, then you probably won't have issues, but I have dry, like combo skin, and then I have really oily eyelids. So I always use an eyeshadow primer. I always set my eyeshadow primer, and then I put one of these on, and then set it. So there you go. And then from, I can put the shades of this here too, down below. And then from Views, I posted a video using Views, not a complete full face, but a lot of products from them. And I'm gonna be getting some more products in different shades. But this is their liquid eyeshadow in the shade Rosy. And to me, it just has a lot of tones of fall in it. I don't know if you can see, like greens and like kind of pink, but like sort of like a red. And then like a gold, I don't know. To me, it's kind of like a fall color. And then 3 shades from Phytosurgence, which makes me so sad, these international brands, that the tariff situation, I don't want to talk about politics, but making me sad. Hopefully they're figuring something else out. This is Chilled Cherry from Phytosurgence. I also got this on Mercari. I wish they weren't all cool tone, but it's okay. It's okay. They're all kind of like similar shades, but because it's not really a cherry per se, and I'm not usually the biggest cool tone person, but I do like layering these a lot or wearing them alone. They're really good. And then the shade Magnetic Maple. So basically all the shades that I have from Phytosurgence, they just look really similar, except for when I swatch them. That one's on like right there. So you don't want like a lot of sparkle, even though apparently they do have sparkly shades. It's just, and then this is Oxidized Olive. Wore this yesterday. Right there. But they look similar in the pans, but they're very different. And then from Colfi, I got this on the FabFitFun shop. This is the shade Bronze Barricade. And it's like a drier formula. I don't know if you can see, which is not, I don't think that's bad. What? Is it dried out? Hold on. I mean, it's a drier formula, but these are like 30 bucks. Okay. I'm pushing it down. It's getting kind of messy. Weird. Anyway, I've been using it in a week or so, but I do really like that shade. And like bronzes and browns like remind me of fall. Hopefully that is not drying out because it is a drier formula. And then from Melt, this is supposed to be like a gel liner, but I think of it as like, I don't know, an eyeshadow. The shade Penny. Ooh, look at that. It's like a moussey formula, but like that reddish kind of like bronze, like a penny, like a clean penny, maybe. I really like that as like a liner. These are like, those are the shades I think remind me of fall. And then mascara, which I'm wearing right now. You can see, but it's like a burgundy shade from, I've only used this 2 times, today and yesterday. This is from Revolution Beauty, Makeup Revolution, whatever. They have a bazillion different side brands. I don't know. But this is a Wrap Lash Mega Extension Volume Tubing Mascara in this shade. I think it is burgundy. It's really pretty though. I really like tubing mascaras, and this reminds me of the Thrive one, but I haven't tried their version, like their color of this. I've only had the black one. And then we'll get into eyeshadow palettes. I haven't done singles except for those cream shades. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do a separate shade. I'll do a separate video just for singles, because I know a lot of people don't use singles, even though I really like singles. I'm wearing 4 right now? Yeah. Okay. So let's get into palettes. Some of these were gifted in PR, and I also have a code with Nomad if you are interested. veganbri. Put that on the screen. I would really appreciate it. I don't get any money from it. I know a lot of creators do, but I do not. Mine just shows that shows that you're supporting me. You came from my channel. But this is the packaging. Just come on. Fuji 5 Lakes. This is not a very used palette by me. I love the color blue, as you can see, but I don't wear a lot of it to work because I work at a courthouse. This is really pretty though, and I don't wear a lot of reds, especially like not like this red, but I do really like, this shade, the blues. This was their fall palette last year. I love the yellows and the mustards. So yeah, this is a fun palette. And then this did not get a lot of love, but I do like this one a lot, and I always hit pan on shades like this, even though I have just been using like setting powder, set my eyeshadow primer, and then like I said, all the cream shadows and even powder shadows, just make them longer lasting. But I really like these hues. They're like a pinky brown, I think, and I am going to be doing another declutter video because I am going to be doing a challenge with one of my newly found friends from YouTube and Instagram. So I'm going to be giving her some makeup. She's going to be me some makeup. That's just a sneak peek. But this is the Abu Dhabi palette. I really like it. And there's a green one and a cool tone one, but this reminds me of fall, the colors. And then this is 2 or 3 years ago. This is fall, just come on, in a palette, East Coast fall, Hudson Valley. I've not been to this part of New York, or really up north, except for I've been to Boston, but that's pretty much it. But this is super pretty. Again, I don't really use reds per se. Like this is a red. This is more of a burgundy, but these are definitely fall colors. And then the packaging, of course, Nomad. And then let's just finish it out with my 2 other Nomad palettes that remind me of fall. Love the packaging. It's velvet. This is the Okavango palette, the Okavango Safari palette. Just the greens and the browns. I mean, leaves falling, changing colors, super pretty. And then the Nomad Ireland Wild Atlantic palette. I didn't know if I should put this in here, but I thought, why not? Because the greens and then like even like the browns, maybe, I don't know about the blue, but I guess like maybe getting darker earlier. I don't know. So, and then just, I don't know. And this is also velvet. And then from Lunar Beauty, this is the Nude Prism palette. I've had this for a couple of years, but it gives me kind of fallish vibes. I know it's like a basic neutral palette, but like we got some like grungier tones, and then I don't know, somewhat fall colors. And then from Singe Beauty, the Galactic Visitor palette gives me, except for like the blues, that gives me, I don't know, at least like these remind me of fall. I don't know. And then my last 2 items are, this is new to me, but I knew this was gonna be a favorite, and I've been seeing some dupes for it from like Makeup Revolution, Max Not Cruelty Free. I only know about vegan cruelty free brands and products if you didn't know, but I've been seeing other brands do this, like Makeup Revolution, I think Catrice maybe, but like this blush, which is definitely very messy. It's like not a cream, but kind of feels like a cream. It's so pretty. From Rare Beauty in the shade Joy. It's the, what is this called? Like Soft Touch or Soft Bounce or something. Oh, so pretty. I love warm blushes. I'm not wearing it today. And then my beloved super old LYS blush in the shade Kindness. which is also my project pan. It just gives me, I don't know, fall vibes too, because it's like a kind, not like a peach, but those are my makeup products that remind me of fall. What are some items that you reach for in the fall makeup wise, or even if you wear fall, what is going on with this light? Fall colors year round. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and let me know what is your favorite season. If it's fall, what is your favorite part about fall? It could be like a food, a drink, food, a drink, you know, thing that you do. And maybe I will talk about fall things in my next video. As always, stay safe, healthy, and always do something that makes you happy. Makeup is my form of self-care. What is your form of self-care? All right.